Ladies and gentlemen, do I have a different kind of video for you guys today? I'm going to do a reaction video. So this is obviously the first time that I've done this on the channel. It's going to take some work in progress to actually work out how well it works, how well it doesn't work, sort of thing. So I'm going to take a while to sort of get into that mold, but you know, I've got to try it at least once to work out every other time. So I'm just going to see how it goes. I spoke in my video last week about how insane the scoring has actually been this season. And with that, I feel like doing a reaction video on sort of just the buckets that we are seeing get scored this season. Because throughout the first week and a half of the season, there has been so many difficult shots, tough shots, just insane basketball getting played on both ends of the floor, first of all. The defense goes without saying, like that is always elite in the NBA. But with the shot making and the shot scoring, I feel like I just want to highlight it that little bit. So I've got a video by Golden Hoops. If you guys have anything to do with the basketball space, Golden Hoops is probably one of the best compilation channels out there on the entirety of YouTube. So I'm going to leave the link to their guys' channel below. So Golden Hoops, thank you so much for your videos and your time. And I'm just going to react to the shot scoring that we are seeing in the NBA at the moment. So this is what I've got for you guys. So far, the best shots of the 2025-26 NBA season. So I'm just having a look at sort of the scoring that we've got going on in the league at the moment, and just seeing some of the insane things that are going on. I hope the audio isn't too bad. I'm going to try my best working around the audio so that you guys can hear me more than you can hear the video. Because obviously there is a lot of background audio. So I'm just going to try and tweak with it, work with it, see what I can come up with. But it should all work as normal. Just going to watch the video, give you guys my thoughts and sort of touch on them a little bit. Yeah, without further ado, let's do it. Jamal Murray. This sort of stuff is the stuff that we're getting from the league this season. Obviously, with that rule change and the half-court heaves and that sort of stuff. Jamal Murray, if he makes this shot in prior seasons, it goes to his name, he gets a made shot. But if he were to miss something like this, he would get charged with a missed shot. Which in years gone by, a lot of NBA players were sort of just trying to stay away from, because they didn't want to put a mark on their field goal percentage. Which would cause a lot of stars like Jamal Murray to not want to take this jump shot. But now for this season, he is able to freely take that jump shot. And if he were to miss it, he doesn't get charged with the miss. So he is able to just freely take that shot, gives Denver a lead going into the next quarter. It's so much better for the league. Kawhi Leonard, we see here, this happened the other day. Sent the Pelicans home. It was probably the Pelicans' closest they have gotten to a win so far this season. We know how bad the Pelicans have been so far, so getting so close to a Kawhi Leonard Clippers team, they thought they were in the box seat. And for Kawhi Leonard, it was not the case for him. Oh, this was Cason Wallace in the preseason. This was ridiculous. I'll put this up on the Instagram story. If you guys are on the Instagram, you would have seen it. This is one of the most ridiculous shots I've seen in a very long time. He is behind. Look at where he is right now. Cason Wallace is not even in the field of play, directly behind the backboard. He has to make it over the shot clock. He is higher up on this ring than the entire shot clock. And he still gets it to fall. Ridiculous. Like, that is one of the most insane shots I've ever seen. Steph Curry in this game, it was one of the better Steph Curry shots, and that really says a lot considering where Steph is in his career. That was his best game so far this season. He literally willed us to a win over that high-quality Denver Nuggets team. Austin Reeves, Man, Austin Reeves has been on a tear recently. Like, that was a game winner, and provided he only had, I think, 25 to 30 points over that stretch on that game particularly. But the 2 games before this, he had a 40-point game and a 50-point game. And this just kind of capped off Luka Doncic's absence, because this all happened because Luka Doncic is not on the team at this current point in time. So the ball finds Austin Reeves, and he was able to, for 3 games straight, show the quality that he has as a basketball player. The Pacers have been really good this season. It obviously has not shown them on the scoreboard whatsoever, but the Pacers have been playing really good basketball so far. Quentin Grimes, ice in his veins. Quentin Grimes is another one. Signed that deal recently and has been making a ton of buckets for the 76ers. That is a shot that I have not seen yet. I don't know how I haven't seen that just yet. That is a ridiculous shot. I think this might have actually been pre-season. Because if we look at the lineup that the Thunder have on the court at the moment, there is not a single player on that roster that is actually on the Thunder. So I'm pretty sure that was a pre-season game. I think that's why I hadn't seen it just yet. But that is a ridiculous shot. Yeah, I cannot see a single OKC player actually running onto the court there. That was as pre-season as it gets. Anthony Black, this was another one a couple of days ago. He wouldn't have been charged with that shot, provided he missed it. But 3/4 court on the wing and has just knocked it home. Shai, this was opening night. I mean, Shai, you don't let him get to the mid-range. Especially, the one thing Asar Thompson has done here is let him get to that left side, which Shai, for the longest time, loves that left side. But it's this little bit here. He nudges and just creates enough separation to get that shot off. And all Shai needs is that tiny little bit of separation, and he is straight into the bucket. He's been playing really good basketball. Shai is insane. Keontae George is a scorer. Keontae George is a scorer. I have been watching Keontae George ever since the Summer League a few years ago. He can shoot the hell out of the basketball. I remember the one random bit of knowledge that I have. Keontae George once went for 8 3-point makes in the Summer League. He can shoot the hell out of the ball, and that's nearly a foul. Like, he has only just gotten away with that, just staying out of that landing space of Keontae George's. But that is an insane shot. The old Dirk one leg. Bro, the one leg jump shot has to be one of the funniest things you'll ever see. But it is genuinely a good jump shot. Like, he carries his momentum all the way through that. So he loses no momentum on that jump. Steph Curry, I mean, put the kids to bed. What else can you say? Like, he has Gabe Vincent in his face and just is not able to be stopped. No matter where you're standing, where you're looking at, like, you know, it's Steph Curry. Brooklyn Nets basketball has not been something I've watched a lot of just yet, but the Brooklyn Nets are struggling. Royce O'Neal. Oh, this was in Las Vegas, so this would have been the preseason. But that, tucked in the corner, he is, at this time, probably behind the backboard, over 2 different guys, and makes it to go. Royce O'Neal is really old, but if he's still able to make those buckets, I mean, another preseason game. I mean, in overtime, you hit any shot in overtime, your team's going to get around you. Like that, it's only the start. If you're able to make those shots in the preseason, it can carry over into the regular season and beyond. Like, only some people are able to make those shots. The Pacers have been so unlucky. Like, Pascal Siakam's been playing really good hoops at the moment. They just haven't been able to get themselves in a position where they are scored more than the other team. It's literally all it's come down to, is they just have not been able to score. Quentin Grimes is, as I said, playing really good basketball. That is a big-time shot. The fact that Quentin Grimes is looking like their big shot maker is ridiculous. Off the glass, banks are open. Tari Eason. Not signed a new deal with the Rockets as of yet, and I think he probably will be going out the door at the end of this season, but has been playing really good hoops off the bench for the Rockets. Donovan Mitchell has been in ridiculous scoring form. I think even this game here, this was Donovan Mitchell's worst game of the season so far. And that was because he just came back from an injury. I think he missed a couple of games with an injury. Comes back and he's making jump shots like this. Like, no tomorrow. Like, it's... Ja Morant, that is another video that I have to make for another day. Ja Morant has been all over the place. There has been a lot of things going on in the Grizzlies locker rooms, but Ja Morant's going to continue to play really good basketball, regardless of what the situation is. Provided he can stay on the court, because at the moment he's just getting suspended from talking bad about the team. Fading to the left side. Josh Giddey, that is... I had not seen that shot. That is ridiculous. That's the old volleyball throw off the one arm. Like, yeah, he's spiked that up into the ring. Dalton Connect buckets? Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's preseason again. We got Maxi Kleber on the court. I don't think Maxi Kleber's seen the court all season. Dalton Connect hasn't gotten actually a lot of minutes so far this season, which is surprising to me. Especially during his second season, a lot of sophomores come out and play better basketball, but the Lakers so far just haven't had a lot of time for it. And we're gonna see a lot of Shea buckets on this video, because who is that? That's impressive. I actually have no idea who that is, but I'm very impressed by that shot. What's his name? Hepburn. Okay. I got a lot of, so far this season, I've still got a lot of two-way guys that I sort of need to watch more on and see more names, and I'm slowly familiarising myself with these sorts of players, because new players are always difficult to remember straight away. Brook Lopez. Have not heard a lot about Brook Lopez so far this season. I'm not 100% sure whether he's playing good hoops or not, but AJ Mitchell has been playing good for the Thunder. He is another guy. I need to stop pausing the video, but anyway. AJ Mitchell is another guy that has been playing really, really good hoops considering the circumstances. We would have thought with this Thunder squad that they would have just continuously run with the same lineup that they did last year, because it worked last year. AJ Mitchell only got spot minutes sort of here and there, just filling in time while people were out and whatever. Isaiah Joe just came back, so that probably cuts AJ Mitchell's time down a little bit. But opening night, to make a shot like this, with the game that opening night was, like, that was a double overtime performance. Josh Okogie is pretty silly jumping at that, especially with the new high five rule, where as soon as his arm is out there, if you make contact with that arm, it's a foul. D'Angelo Russell is another one. He is making most of Kyrie not being on Dallas. Obviously, once Kyrie comes back, we don't know what D'Angelo's minutes look like, but so far, playing really good hoops. Al Horford, Jimmy Butler, game on the line. Jimmy Butler is not a three-point shooter, but with the game on the line, you trust Jimmy Butler with the ball in his hands more than 99% of basketballers. Kevin Durant is another one. Kevin Durant has been solid for the Rockets so far. He's yet to have a game where it's like, oh my god, that's Kevin Durant, but he has just been scoring the ball on such a consistent level, and I think that's the biggest thing with Kevin Durant so far in his career, is he's just aging like fine wine. He's just scoring the basketball at will whenever he wants to, and he's consistent. He's going to be 50, 40, 90 sort of splits. I think his free throws are down slightly at the moment, but playing really, really good hoops for the Rockets. And the Rockets, I mean, Anthony Simons. He's another one that I haven't heard a lot out of. This is a scoreboard. Oh my god, that is a scoreboard. LaMelo Ball putting the fun into the Charlotte Hornets this season. Charlotte Hornets have been playing really good hoops. Better hoops than I probably expected. I mean, Luka's one of these guys where I spoke about his scoring. Hasn't scored under 30 points yet this season, and honestly, I do not think he will. Because he is that quality of a basketballer. Drew Holiday's another one. Drew Holiday's playing really good hoops for the Trailblazers. Like, a lot better than I sort of expected him. To be honest, I didn't even expect him to play at all for the Blazers, but he's taking it, you know, on the chin and just playing good basketball. Mikal Bridges, NBA Cup action that went on the other day, that is a Tyrese Halliburton jump shot. That is the exact same thing that I saw out of Tyrese Halliburton at Madison Square Garden last year. That is a jump shot to be impressed by. Those bounce shots are ridiculous. Like, Kevin Porter, sidestep. Kevin Porter's been quiet. Considering Giannis has been sort of quiet, and Giannis has been in and out of the lineup. And 1-3, don't stand in the landing space. That is the one thing that you cannot do with shooters nowadays, is shooters are protected more than they have been in a very long time. Another Kevin Porter Jr. clip. That's just better offense. And that's the type of stuff that we're seeing at the moment. Like, it's just better offense. The defense there is not too bad. Either, you know, he reaches a little bit, makes the contact, but they're the type of shots that we are seeing. We are growing accustomed to those types of shots. Shout out to Golden Hoops. That is a cracker of a video. If you guys want to check him out, go for it. The link will be down below. That a really good video. It's exactly what I sort of wanted to showcase. I do hope you guys enjoyed that and you enjoyed watching along with me. Obviously, I'm sort of just rambling throughout the entire time of watching the video. But that's sort of what I just wanted to do. I'm trialing it. If it doesn't go too well and you guys don't really enjoy it as much, be sure to let me know. But I'm just trying something new because throughout the NBA season, obviously I've got my daily content where I'm reviewing the games for you guys and telling you everything that's going on around the association. But there's only so much like breaking down of the games that you can say on a day-to-day basis, especially at the start of the season when there's not much on the line. Later on in the season, when there's a lot more on the line, it will be like a lot more breakdowns of all these games because that's what they will deserve at the time because that will affect the standings. But with these sort of first few games at the moment, it's just a matter of watching every single day, enjoying the hoops, seeing the scoring. And that's what I wanted to highlight most of all, the scoring, because it has been incredible this season. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more of it, let me know, like and subscribe. I hope the audio and all that's not too bad. I'm going to try my best to sort of make it work for you guys in the editing process of it all. But it's just trying to keep engaged with you guys and feel like I'm watching along with you guys and, you know, just enjoying the basketball that we're seeing at the moment. So shout out to Golden Hoops once again. Thank you for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been my long form content sort of for the week. I'm going to get another one out later on in the week depending on a lot of factors. But the daily content will come out regardless. They're obviously short, so they only take up a little bit of your time. But these longer form content, I'm just getting to you guys. And you know, I want you guys to enjoy them as much as I do making them. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in another couple of days with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, and I will see you guys in another couple of days' time. Keep enjoying the hoops, guys. Thank you.